Hey, what is up everyone? Today we're going to be checking out the wireless Corsair K57 keyboard. So before we go on, there's something you need to know about this keyboard. It is not a mechanical keyboard. I repeat, it is not a mechanical keyboard. Corsair is known for making their mechanical keyboards, but with this model, they decided to go with a rubber button press keyboard. So when I received the package, here's what was included. The keyboard, of course, a detachable palm rest for your wrists to rest on, a warranty card, and a quick start guide. Let's start with the build quality of this keyboard. The keyboard is made of this plastic material. It's not super high quality. However, the top of the keyboard is made of this more shiny kind of plasticky material, which looks really clean and luxury. However, the issue with it I found was that it is going to attract a lot of fingerprints, especially since some of the keyboard settings and media controls are in that area. The media keys on this keyboard are made of plastic and they're fairly basic, nothing too fancy going on here. With the media controls on this keyboard, you're able to do things like adjust the volume and navigate around your music application by doing things like pause, play, skip, and previous tracks. Corsair did include a detachable palm rest, which adds more comfort for your wrists. I like that Corsair included a hard rubber palm rest, because if your wrist starts sweating, your palm rest won't get all nasty and start corroding with time. Now let's move on to the shiny stuff. The lighting on this keyboard looks spectacular. You can adjust the brightness of the lights and adjust between 10 different light settings on the keyboard without installing any of the Corsair software. And of course, if you install the software, you're able to customize your lightings with 18 different settings based on your preferences. So some of the basic features with this wireless keyboard is its connectivity. You have an on and off switch in the back to turn the keyboard on and off, of course. And the way the keyboard connects wirelessly to your computer is through two options. You have one, the standard Bluetooth, and two, using Corsair's technology, the Slipstream. Slipstream is Corsair's latest technology, which has a 1 millisecond delay time, which is pretty much as fast as a wired keyboard. So if you're concerned with having delays on this keyboard while using it, you shouldn't be worried about that because this Slipstream technology is very fast. And if you don't want to use any of the wireless solutions, Corsair does allow you to use this keyboard via the wire. On the left-hand side of the keyboard, you get 6 macro keys, which are customizable to your liking in the Corsair software. You can do things like open applications and create custom shortcuts. All of it is very highly customizable in the software. On the top of the keyboard, you're going to see a little lock icon button. That lock icon basically disables the Windows keys on the bottom of the keyboard. So this is very handy if you accidentally find yourself clicking that Windows button while you're in the middle of a gaming session. The battery on this keyboard lasts for up to 35 hours with the lights set on the brightest settings. If you turn off the lights completely, this keyboard can last up to 175 hours wirelessly. And like most keyboards out there, you're able to use the keyboard while it's charging. That way you'll never run out of battery. So let's move on to the keys themselves. The keys are made of this rubber material, which is fairly standard on most basic keyboards, non-mechanical keyboards. And this is really a personal preference thing. Some people actually, believe it or not, like the rubber feel because it's more discreet and silent and just really basic. So after taking a closer look at this keyboard, you gotta ask yourself the question, why would Corsair release a keyboard that's non-mechanical when Corsair is known for making their mechanical keyboards? I'm not exactly sure who the target audience for this keyboard is, but I do know this is a fairly balanced keyboard. You get a 1 millisecond delay time wireless keyboard, you get 6 customizable macro keys, and you have onboard media controls. Overall, I would say this is a fairly decent keyboard for the price. If you're interested in picking up this keyboard, I'll leave a link down in the description below. Would you like to know what's happening in the tech world? Stay tuned by clicking that subscribe button. Don't forget to like this video and leave your comments down below.